Good evening everyone, welcome to the live stream. Great to have everyone on board, and yeah, we're just starting a couple more minutes early. Lovely of everyone to join. I will be on voice throughout the entire live stream tonight, folks. We are flying from Dublin to Birmingham, and then Birmingham back to Dublin, so that's the itinerary for this evening. Still got to call Dublin for our clearance, and there's a nice bit of traffic here, so we should be getting underway very shortly. Got a Boeing 727 parked next to us, so that's pretty cool. We're flying in EIDCL this evening, and this is going to be our chariot over to Birmingham. Ground, good evening, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, stand 124, information Juliet 1011, request PDC to Birmingham, please. Ah, Matteo, hello mate. Good to see you on the live stream. Alistair, good evening to you as well, mate, hello. Looks weird to see a Boeing 727 with no wheels. Yeah, very cool colours, Oliver, definitely. Dublin ground, good evening, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, radio check. Tower, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, radio check.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, November 55.
F5 also, thanks. We're just trying to get our clearance from ground, but got no response.
I think that's the planner from earlier. Ground's closed, so it'll be me.
That's grand. We're information Juliet 124, request clearance to Birmingham, please.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, clearance Birmingham, Dex to Echo 10, squawk 6660, and airborne frequency is 129er, decimal 175.
That's great, thanks. Cleared to Birmingham, Dexon to Echo 106660, airborne 129175, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo. Right, that's done.
Dash 319, short runway 10. Sherman 142, immediate takeoff 10, the wind 180 degrees, 14 knots.
Sergio, hola, ¿cómo vos está? Did I ever see the oil spill? Yes, Oliver, I did. I saw it in Aberdeen.
Roger.
Okay, 129.
Right, TG to Kilo, back correct, already.
Yeah, we'll go, thanks.
Airflap 174, 6 star.
Okay, we're almost ready for push and start, folks. We've got another 6 minutes to go, but then...
Channel 104, you may get rear-ended by an Airflap 737 in about 4 seconds.
Oh dear. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Aviation 24, hello, welcome aboard. Oh, that's a nice thing, plane flight. I did have that happen with EasyJet once. I left my passport on the aircraft, and they very kindly went and got it for me.
Float is like not responding to your command. I think he's on a different frequency.
Why does this 727 not have any wheels? Can anybody tell me why? Very weird. Very, very weird. Well, our bird is looking very snazzy for tonight. Delta Charlie Lima in all her blue Boeing paint. And she's going to take us across the Irish Sea. No, you can't, because I don't do them. I've just said hello. And if you don't like that, then, well, it's pointless even responding in that case. Right, Echo India, Delta Charlie Lima. There's quite a few aircraft we've got. An Aeroflot 7-3, I think it's a 7-3. Yeah, it's an Aeroflot 7.
Aeroflot 417 and those small aircraft. Aeroflot 417 is 55.
It certainly is plane flight, it certainly is. Woo! Hello. Hidden VTOL.
Aeroflot
It could be.
417, your clearance is to Catholic. It's a number 6 active departure, runway 10, squawk 6645, and frequency after departure 129.175. It's the Nevry 6 Echo for 10. Aeroflot 417, correct.
Right, we've got 3 minutes till our pushback.
Shamrock 104.
Time to put the air stairs back into the aircraft and then close the door.
FedEx 24, I see, hold on. FedEx 24 clearance is to JFK, it's the departure runway 10, track extended center line, stop climb flight level 90, squawk 6647, and departure frequency is Dublin control 129.175.
That'd be quite cool, Oliver. Sounds like a good plan, that.
FedEx 24 direct. Dublin Tower, FedEx 68152, push and start. FedEx 681, push and start approved, QNH 1011. Push and start approved, QNH 1011, FedEx 681.
Nicky Luke Ross, good evening to you, mate. Welcome aboard. Lovely to have you join us. We're just about to get our push and start.
Dublin Tower, hello, check in at 843, we're at stand 110, and requesting clearance to Toronto.
Air Canada.
Air Canada 843, hello, clearance Toronto. It is a Anchor 6 Echo departure, runway 10, squawk 6671, and airborne frequency is going to be Dublin control 129.175. Again at 843, cleared to Toronto, Anchor 6 Echo off runway 10, squawk 6671, and airborne 129.175. Again 843, correct. Dash 319 at runway 10, cleared to take off the wind 180 degrees, 14 knots. Dash 319 or clear to take off runway 10, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Right, 2 Juliet Kilo, request push and start, stand 124.
Fair to Eugene Kilo, push outside is approved 124 the WQ and H1011.
Push start approved 1011 2 Juliet Kilo.
And ground, cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
Okay, parking brake is off.
Not doing cross the pond. Not doing cross the pond in a 737-800. Not a chance. Yeah, no, I hate cross the pond. I think it's one of the stupidest events on VATSIM.
Brakes
That's
off,
my
here we
opinion.
go.
I think cross the pond is, you know, it is just so stupid. It's a case of focusing on one airport when you could be focusing on loads of airports and making it ultra realistic, and yet instead they try and make it focused out of one. It's just daft. But hey, that's why I no longer fly across the pond.
That's for a different runway. If you're unable, you can just fly runway heading, fly double nine.
Right, engine start switch number 1. Oh, you've opened a beer. Oh, it's alright. It's alright for some. I remember doing cross the pond once and waiting hours and hours and hours for clearance, and you look and you think, do you know, I could have done a nice quiet flight somewhere with not a lot of issues. But hey ho. Right, fueling.
Last station taken.
Adding this 711 stand 316, the Tower, good day, on the senior right and check, please.
Yeah, transatlantic is good, yeah. I used to enjoy the...
Okay, 555 and 711 requesting the clearance for flight to London Heathrow.
Robert, good evening Robert, welcome aboard mate, lovely of you to join us.
Alpha runway 711 clearance to Heathrow with exit 2 active departure, runway 10, squawk 6650. Airborne frequency 129, air testing 175.
Start
switches continuous, perhaps commands on.
Destination, Dixon to Echo departure, scope 6650, and frequency 129, that is 1725. Sorry, LV 711.
Yeah, exactly, fire strike when it could focus on a lot more. Right now 2 Juliet Kilo, request taxi. Right now 2 Juliet Kilo, request taxi.
Right, 2 Juliet Kilo, taxi heading 5, Papa 1, cross runway 1634. Whiskey 3 into Sierra, hold short runway 10 at Sierra 7.
That's great, thanks. Lima 5, Papa 1, cross 16, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, Sierras, down to 1007. 2 Juliet Kilo.
Airflow 417 taken. QNH is 1011. Settings 24, taxi Bravo 1 right onto the Foxtrot, hold short of the Link 4. Bravo 1 right turn on the Foxtrot, hold short of Link 4 for FedEx 4.
Okay, let's go.
Dublin Tower, Canada 843, ready for push and start stand. Okay, Canada 843, push and start approved. The QH is 319 tower. Dash 3, go ahead. Contact Dublin 429 air decimal 175. Bye. Contact, declared Y. Airflow 417 squawk 6645 is your star frequency on H1011. Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo CR6 is available if you want.
That would be perfect for us.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo Roger via CR6 runway 10 line of white.
It's great. CR6, line up weight 102 Jelly.
Tower hello, channel 684. Established LS, runway 108 miles per hour. Channel 6824, hello, continue approach, number 1, the wind 180 degrees, 14 knots, traffic to depart, continue.
Cabin crew, cease for departure.
Number 1, and Russian traffic to Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, the wind 180 degrees, 14 knots, runway 10, cleared, takeoff.
10, clear for takeoff. Thanks, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, bye.
Bye. Phoenix 24, continue on to Link 4, Mike 1, cross runway 1634, Whiskey 2, Sierra, hold short runway 10 and Sierra 7. Sorry, do you want it again?
So we're taking a left turn here into Link 4 into Mike 1 and crossing runway 16 to Mike 2 and continue back to runway 10 view Bravo.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Whiskey
V2.
2 and then Sierra, or on the old scenery it will be Mike 2 and Bravo for Bravo 7 at the end.
Mike 2 for Bravo 7 at the end.
Channel 6824 cleared land, one there, the wind is 180 degrees, 14 knots.
Dublin, hello, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo airborne, passing 1,200.
Better 2 Juliet Kilo, Dublin, good day, you identified. Climb flight level 230.
230, thanks, 2 Juliet Kilo. Well, that was good fun, folks. Nice quick departure. Enjoyed that.
One from Blackboy, cleared island, approach runway 28, port connection, runway 10, port established. Airflow left runway 10.
He had me worried there when he said cleared from Lapmo, you cleared the ILS. I'm thinking, hang on, there's a plane coming straight ahead of us. Oh dear. Sorry folks, I'm just catching up on your comments now. Spitfire F100, hello mate, great to see you as well. Latest video drivers, nearly Spurs. Did I miss something about the Vulcan? Are you trying to work out why X-Plane keeps crashing? Well, it's X-Plane, so, you know. I don't need to say anymore. Do the cockpit windows open, Nicky? No, they do, mate, yes. Well, they do, but not at this precise moment whilst we're airborne. If I did that, it would it would not look good.
41 this Identity for 1, thank you. Surface wind 182 degrees, 14 knots, runway 10, you okay to land?
Oh, Robert, you joke.
10.
Yeah, it's not an easy situation for everyone, mate. I think we would all rather life was a bit more back to normal, and you know, I know personally, just not even being able to get down to the airport is really annoying me, but you know, it is what it is. We've just got to persist with it.
Dash 319, contact Shannon 131.15, bye-bye. 319, 131.15, bye-bye.
I really hate that call sign, dash. I mean, it's not even a call sign, it's just dash. I'm being pedantic there. Anyway, after takeoff checklist, air conditioning pressurization. Checked and set, start switches are off, landing gear is up and it's off, auto brake is off, flaps up, no lights, and altimeters set to standard. After takeoff checklist is complete. Cheese toasty. If you think we're getting a cheese toasty on this short flight, you must be having a laugh. I mean, how on earth can you expect a cheese toasty to be done and properly toasted in such a time frame? Totally unrealistic. We're only going to Birmingham. That's Birmingham, UK, not Birmingham, Alabama, or wherever it is. Right, let's get some arrival information for into Birmingham. Birmingham. It's a long time since I went down to Birmingham. Echo, Golf, Bravo, Bravo, ILS DME approach runway 15, save the approach. Course heading is 147. So we'll set that on both sides. Oh, and actually, just a reminder for any of you who are from around Birmingham way, before you absolutely harangue me for not having the updated scenery, I still have the old scenery before they extended the runway. 1337 Rider 2 Juliet Kilo, thanks mate. London, hello, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, climbing 230. 250 and chase 2 Delta, thanks, 2 Juliet Kilo. Oh, this used to be one of my favourite routes going across to Birmingham. I haven't done it in ages. Well, there you go. You see, it's the same at Newcastle. We've got Kingston Park, we've got Tesco's, we've got McDonald's, we've got everything nearby. The only problem is there is no aircraft to see. So you can have an excuse and say, oh well, you know, I'm just going for essential items. The issue, the real issue is there's nothing to see apart from a few 2E737s. So it's not great. .10.10. 7700.
Sorry, second. American Circuit, can you repeat the frequency, please? 131,150. 131,150 to American Circuit. Contact radar 18575. And now flight number 150 250, contact radar 18575.
The dollar sign, yes. That is classic, Robert. That is classic. What's the best thing about your local airport? We have a Greggs. And we have a McDonald's drive-through. We have non-existent aircraft, which are supposed to fly here, but no longer do. We have one of the world's most renowned airlines, which is now grounded. Boasts some of the most unique scenery in the entirety of the United Kingdom. And yeah, you've kind of you've got me there. But yeah, apart from that, a few other good things, I'm sure. You're at the fancy little move. Is it common in the UK? Oh yeah, it's common. I mean, if you're talking of doing plane spotting at London Heathrow, in my opinion, you can just wave goodbye, because I know that people are different, like, oh, Heathrow's amazing, Myrtle Avenue's fantastic, and this and that and the other, and yet, to me, it's just rubbish. I've been moved on by the police twice at London Heathrow, and each time was like, you know...
402, can you repeat that, 135,525.
Yeah, to me, Heathrow is just so overrated. Robert, not even current day, no. I think Oliver is referring to last month. I think I'm correct in saying, yeah, last month, and was told by the police. I've been down to Heathrow as many times, and at one time I was just on the wrong side of the road, or on the wrong path. And because I was on the wrong path, I was on the left side instead of the right side, they came and said, can you move?
Hello again, flight number 180. Flight number 180.
And I looked at them quite bemused and was like, but it's a public footpath. It's, you know... And I wasn't very happy. Can I fly from Aberdeen to Stavanger? Yes.
Flight number 182 inbound day. Flight number 7078. That's flight number 7078, right here, 678.
I was just kind of thinking with regard to him saying last month, it's, in terms of today, if he went today, yeah, I can appreciate that. But no, the whole I've never liked Heathrow for spotting, to be honest. I've never found it had the greatest response.
Flight level 200.
Yeah.
Flight level 200, 27. Flight Charlie Echo, ready to set flight level 200.
Oh yeah, definitely, mate. I'm trying not to use the I'm trying not to use the C word.
Fine, runway 27.
It's not that C word.
27, please land, surface wind 16 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27. Go for front level. Control the KLM 12 Juliet, good afternoon. This is level 180, direct test for the day 12 rest.
I'm on 2 Juliet, London, Roger, descent flight level 170.
Descent flight level 170, KLM 12 Juliet.
Right, it's Kentucky Yankee, can you increase 280 knots or greater, please? Right, it's Kentucky Yankee, can you increase speed 280 knots or greater, please?
And are we reaching 280 knots, Ryanair?
Kentucky Yankee, we'll take 300 knots, right, just Kentucky Yankee. Lovely, thank you, wait, KLM 12 Juliet, release speed 280 knots or less.
Reducing 280 knots or less, KLM 12 Juliet.
Delta 941, contact London 127, decimal 1.
Delta 941, contact London on 127.
105 Charlie Echo, contact Shannon 131, decimal 150. 131, 150 for 5 Charlie Echo, on the best. 105 Charlie Echo, sorry, just stand by 1 second, I believe he's closing. Just stand by, he just refused to attack there.
Right, we're almost about to begin our descent into Birmingham. Not too far to go now.
Contact from November, 0 from West 74.
First time the flight taxi to parking, bye-bye.
Taxi parking, good night.
Yes, Matteo, already. Yes. It's a very quick flight. It's, you know, barely takes 30-40 minutes. It's very quick. If we flew to Liverpool, it would be even quicker.
You will be reducing to 50 knots below 100.
Minus 610, yeah, EFM, thank you. You can reduce 250 knots on passing flight level 100 and their contact radar 118 decimal 575.
18, 256, Ryanair, 676.
Under control, Eagles, 47 kilo on the ground, calling Wrestling, clearance to gentlemen. Eagles, 47 kilo, clearance PDC before ready. Welcome, Eagles, 47 kilo. M12 Juliet, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, KLM 12 Juliet.
Yeah, you can resume normal speed now.
Normal speed again, KLM 12 Juliet.
Right, 2 Juliet Kilo, request descent.
Right, 5 Charlie, contact Shannon 131, 150. And 131, 150 this time, all the best. Right.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, request descent.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, descent flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo.
Okay, 1 2 Juliet, contact radar 118.575.
Down we go.
575, get up to Juliet, goodbye. Bye. Juliet 27, leave a contact Charlotte 131.150.
Turn right 45 degrees. Round.
131.125. Goodbye, thank you. All good.
Bye. Easy 50 Romeo, contact Scottish 135.525. Station available. Up to Mike Charlie, Roger, 103 Bravo, Gatwick. 103 Bravo, Gatwick.
Danielle, hello, yes, doing fine. 127.1 Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, bye.
121 decimal 425 standard 125.
Just check the frequency, 129 at 865.
129 decimal 425 standard 125.
1x95 Alpha, contact under control, so only 129 decimal 45 decline. Call that 131
Load on control.
Got it, 6-4 Tango, contact under control now, report you cleared up 129 45. 129 decimal 425 is confused with the ball there, please we're taken. 70, have line up 90. Leave it line up 3 and 40, have line up 280. 80. Negative 280. Right now, 7 Zulu Tango, descends 123,000 feet, turn back at 30 degrees.
Yeah, doing good.
30 degrees, heading altitude 3,000 feet, Ryanair 7 Zulu Tango. Wind at Alpha Sierra, descends altitude 30,000 feet.
London, hello, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, descending 90.
Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo, London control, upload continue. Scandinavian 5 Foxtrot under control, hello, Pembroke Golf right, forget what on runway 26 left, descent flight level 300. Flight level 200, Pembroke Golf right, double 6 left, disconnect. ET30, look back, descent flight level What's also one to Quebec?
Let's go 6 0 Tango, bed departure. Let's go 6 0 Tango, runway 26, clear takeoff 70 degrees, line up. Clear takeoff, clear takeoff, 6 0 Tango. Right at 7 Juliet Tango, turn right at 80 degrees, once established on the left line, runway 22, descend to the left line.
Turn right heading 180 degrees, once established, descend to the right path, runway 22, right at 7 Zulu Tango.
Skip it full, 7 just confirm you leave flight 50 to 90.
Lorraine, 1504990.
Right at 2 Juliet Kilo, Victor to the Alice Bridge, runway 15, turn right heading 150 degrees, descend flight level 80.
150 degrees descended, so right at 2 Juliet Kilo.
Jet Airways 3, contact under control level 29.
What should I do? 425, thank you for the ACC, good night.
Scandinavian 113, descent flight level 150, speed.
Cabin crew.
Descending at speed right now, 0.69 Mach, so Scandinavian 113.
Can I have it in knots?
425 knots, Scandinavian 113. 321 knots, Scandinavian 113.
Scandinavian 15, Foxtrot, descent flight level 200.
Flight level 200, goodbye Foxtrot.
I wouldn't worry about geography.
Turn left at 170 degrees, basically.
Oh dear.
Go 60 Tango, identified on departure from runway 26, that's Luke, deposit procedure.
One thing, altitude 1,300 feet, let's go 6 0 Tango.
Never put
Flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, let's go 6 0 Tango.
Easy 23 Kilo Quebec, descent flight level 120.
120, so Quebec.
Super 447, that will report your cleared level 2, London control 129 at decimal 425, goodbye.
129.475 for Liver 28, and we'll report level.
Ship frequency 129 at decimal 425, 29.
Decimal. Decimal.
129.425, thank you.
We're heading for Alpha Sierra, turn up right now, heading 230 degrees, once established on the localizer, runway 26 to 70 glide path, no ATC restriction.
Yeah, we'll be doing the return right here.
Let's go 60 Tango, turn left heading 085.
That's heading 085, let's go 6 0 Tango.
Easy 232 Quebec, descent flight level 80, leave Laurel, heading 050 degrees, vector silence approach runway 22.
Confirm we do the 180 in the procedure.
No, there's no procedure. It's leave Laurel, heading 050 degrees, descent flight level 80, vectors for the island approach runway 22.
Okay, descend to flight level 80, we leave Laurel at heading 080, confirm.
Negative, leave Laurel, heading 050.
Oh dear.
Descent flight level 150. Scandinavian 3, descent flight level 140.
Descent flight level 140, Scandinavian 113.
Scandinavian 13, report speed to London control 129 at 825, goodbye.
129.425, speed only, Scandinavian 113, thank you, bye-bye.
Scandinavian 15, Foxtrot, descent flight level 140, speed 300 or less.
Descent 140, speed 300 on Scandinavian 1 by Foxtrot. London control, stop. 2 Charlie, 312, keep us.
Copy that. Level 123, contact London control now, 119, approach 129 at 825, goodbye.
Right at 2 Juliet Kilo, request further descent.
Right at 2 Juliet Kilo, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, near Birmingham, QNH 1017.
4000 2 Juliet Kilo.
London Galilei, right at 57 Golf Dead, South Quarters, class 11, 6, quick, 27 south.
Copy that. Berlin 123, London control.
Berlin 123, London control, right.
Berlin 123, contact
Happy days! Happy days, Nick.
Right, 72 Tango, that's the town of Sign only 123, you can link the way.
Call sign only 123.8. Good evening, Ryanair 72 Tango.
We said 4 Alpha Sierra 26, clear to land 170 degrees, 9 knots.
Good Ryanair,
Let's go 60 Tango, climb flight up 200. Climb flight up 200, with 60 Tango. 129 decimal 425 for bit 123 Tango, sir, goodbye. In Scandinavian 15 factory, but clear level 2, in fact, sorry, repeat your speed, unit into London control 129 decimal 425, goodbye. Speed 1 leap 109 decimal 425. Scandinavian 1 good. Right, to Juliet, kilo, turn left heading 020 degrees, baseline for 15.
020 degrees, and if it's any easier, we can take visual 15. We have the fuel on site.
Right, to correct clear visual approach runway 2, correction runway 15, fine.
Clear visual approach 15, we'll report final. Thanks, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo.
71 Mike Charlie, detail when ready, flight level 150 to deliver Mike Kidley.
Red, 180 descent level 150, look lane level 2, Mike Charlie.
Easy 230 to Quake Capital, Mike got this one, as you turn up right heading 100 degrees.
Turn right, heading 1010 degrees. You told me after Laurel, so I make the U-turn. Yeah, but
Cabin crew, seats for departure.
Right, maybe that's just turn left all the way around, heading 100 degrees, heading 100.
heading 100. Okay, okay, back.
I should have said both ways, my mistake. It's been a long day.
Good day, Ryanair 57 Golf Delta, inbound call S level 2, pass level 245.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, I don't actually think you meant to with me. I think you meant to with a different London sector. They've actually closed, which puts you outside of my control zone, and there's no further ATC. You're going to have to want Unicom for now 122.8. However, if you monitor Manchester Road up, they do 575, you closer.
Yeah, okay. London Control, good evening, Itair 1313 radio check.
Readability 5, but it's not 5.
Itair 1313, request IFF clearance to Vienna.
Ah, great day, nice! Someone's been released.
Where? Where are you flying from?
London, takeover, Golf Lima Lima.
Roger, from Heathrow. If you need a service at Heathrow, you need to call my colleague on London South, the frequency 129.425. They're flight London Control.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See the 903, please have flight to 8011 my London. With a 6 Sierra Tango, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, with go 6 Sierra Tango.
And for Alpha Sierra, start of your choice. ED 230, Quebec, turn right heading 130 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
130 degrees, 3000. Can you give me the credentials of Quebec?
I can, yes. 019.
1019, thank you.
Right into Juliet, Quebec, runway 15, clear to land surface wind 150 degrees, 9 knots.
Sorry, we're just going to call final there. Clear to land 15. Thanks, Ryanair 2 Juliet Kilo. Right, that's us cleared to land and visual approach. Happy days.
Clear level to London Control 129 at least 425, goodbye. Two at 913 uniform, sorry, London, sorry, Heathrow directors just come online. You can contact Heathrow director with your clear level 119 at 8725, goodbye.
Okay, 1975, level,
Let's go 60 Tango, climb flight level 350, repeat your navigation director confirm.
navigation director for 25 there with go 6 Sierra Tango.
Lufthansa 941 Charlie delayed by airspace, no further ATC, we'll see you in a couple 22 days, goodbye.
What is our uniform 121.8? That's 901
Let's go 60 Tango, you're going to leave
dispatch, this guy 6 figure 3, have a good afternoon. Wait, wait, wait. Easy 232 equipped to turn up right to late 0 degrees, once established on the localizer runway 22 descent the glide path.
Turning south, Zulu Quebec and clear to confirm.
Hey, sir.
Zulu Quebec.
Easy 232 equipped, contact to the Stanton Tower at 123 descent the glide.
128, thank you. Easy 23 Zulu Quebec.
1,000. Sync rate. Plus 100. Sync rate. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
71 Mike Charlie, it's a little bit early, but I'm closing contact under control at 129 descent 425. Goodbye. Yeah, about 5 before Kidley would be great. Just make sure you get that descent in there, 15 level Kidley.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers, John. All stations are under control. General broadcast London is closed. If you're still on this frequency, you should be. My 2 to come 122 decimal 8. Bye-bye.
Bye. There we go, folks. A little bit speedy, but hey, we've arrived. Hey, welcome to Birmingham. Well, that was exciting. Visual approach, straight in, 35 minutes on the bounce. Nice Ryanair landing, yeah. Cheers. I have to respect it. It's Ryanair policy. It's Ryanair policy, mate. Well, thank you all very much. Don't forget to leave a like on the live stream. It really does help, folks. So thank you for that. Right, let's taxi to our stand and then head back to good old Dublin. There's Delta Charlie Lima in all her blue. Exactly, crunchy peanut butter. Exactly. Oh, I could never describe it any better than that, Robert. That is just the perfect way to describe a Ryanair landing. Sometimes you stick it in, you get a little bit more crunch than you do smooth. It's just so it goes. Yep, on VATSIM, sure are. Oh, you're on IVO, Sergio. Very nice, very nice. Hope you have a good flight, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Birmingham International Airport, where the local time is 6:53 in the evening, and we've arrived 7 minutes ahead of schedule. Thanks for choosing Ryanair. Look forward to seeing you on board again next time. Yeah, no worries, mate. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. Take care and have a good evening. About 2 hours, maybe 3. Right, time to get set up for the return leg back to Dublin. So we've got all the information for that. So let's get the FMC set up. Echo India, Delta Whiskey. Activate. Two out of 3. Yeah, well, yeah, quite. Let's see. Let's see what the route says. Direct. Wolsey, Old Turn, right, so. Departure, 1-5. Trent 1 kilo. I just need Wallasey. Uniform Quebec 4 to Wallasey. Uniform Quebec 4 to Wallasey. 63.6. Wind 235 at 037. So a bit of a headwind on the way back to Dublin. Execute. Take a nice derated take off. Flaps 5, centre of gravity 23.5. Right folks, we're all set up, ready for our flight back to Dublin. I'm going to go and get a quick bite to eat and a drink. So anyway, I'll just give you a quick pre-flight briefing. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome aboard this Ryanair flight FR663 to Dublin. This is your captain, Jonathan Winton, speaking. On behalf of the First Officer and the rest of the crew, I'd like to warmly welcome you on board this Ryanair flight. We're going to be departing in about 15-16 minutes time. Flight time to Dublin this evening is going to be around about 51 minutes. Our route will take us up toward Nottingham, Derby way, then across toward Manchester, south of Liverpool, passing over the Irish Sea, then north of Wales. Nice view of Anglesey over to your left hand side, beginning our descent into Dublin. As I say, a flight time of roughly 51 minutes. Cruising altitude 26,000 feet. Weather en route's looking okay. It was a little bit bumpy just over the Irish Sea, but nothing too major. On our way over, the weather in Dublin at the moment is looking okay. It was okay an hour ago. Currently light winds, a few showers in the area and a few odd clouds. Temperature 11 degrees. Anyway, from us here in the flight deck, we're looking to have you ready to go in about 15 minutes time. Meanwhile, sit back, relax, pay special attention to the safety demonstration as is about to be performed by our cabin crew. This is for your safety and the safety of those around you. We'll speak to you soon. Okay folks, good evening everyone. I'm back on voice. Sorry, I was just having a quick turnaround snack of a peanut butter sandwich, chocolate bonbons, and a good old cup of tea to finish off with. Hello everyone. Hello to Aberdeen Aviation. JoshBosh.uk, good to have you on board, our channel sponsor. Hello mate. And Alex Praglovsky, hello, good to see you as well mate. Greetings from the United Kingdom to Canada, hello. And Mr. Aviation Guy, from the southwest of the United Kingdom, welcome aboard mate. Hope Cross the Pond's going well. I think you were doing Cross the Pond, I may have just preempted something. Right, we've got the APU started, so time to stick the air stairs in and get the door closed and head over to sunny Dublin. Right, cup of tea is well and truly gone. How awfully British of me. Well, you know, gotta keep the Anglo-Canadian side going, you know. Yeah, proper dinner Spitfire F100. Absolutely. I had my cooked meal for lunchtime, so just having a sandwich for dinner. I seem to have misplaced my pen. There it is. Right, we've got a bit of ATC. I think 1326 is online. London South. Excuse me, London South Central. It's going to get noisy, folks. Is it 132 decimal?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it is.
sorry. Add kick, climb flight level 36, sorry. Figuring add kick, climb flight level 360, Air Canada 759.
Air Canada, there you go.
German Koga 390 on frequency.
Right. London, good evening, Ryanair Juliet Hotel at Birmingham, stand 5, 738, request clearance to Dublin.
Ryanair 3 Juliet Hotel, clear Dublin, Trent 1 kilo departure, Scott 4412.
That's great, thanks. Clear to Dublin, Trent 1 kilo 4412, Ryanair Air Juliet Hotel.
Ryanair Juliet Hotel, correct.
4412, lovely. Right, double check we've got everything all set. Cup of tea and a rich tea biscuit.
Hello, show 3 Lima, flight level 270. Shuttle 13 Lima, London Control, hello, Scott 7025, Darlington 1 Bravo, rifle.
Okay,
7025, Darlington 1 Bravo, Shuttle 13 Lima.
And ground, cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
that makes sense. Yeah, Aberdeen.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
It's funny actually because I do like rich tea biscuits, but we don't have any at the moment. I need to get some from work actually. I do need to do that. Ryanair Juliet Hotel, request push and start.
Ryanair Juliet Hotel, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, thanks, Juliet Hotel.
Okay, parking brake is off. Clear to
Subject
push.
917 Papa, climb flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410, subject 917 Papa.
Oscar Kilo Whiskey, D7 flight level 90.
Brakes off, here we go.
Visiting flight level 990, Oscar Kilo Whiskey.
Flight control, good evening. Speedbird 92 Foxtrot passing 2300 in for 10.
Speedbird 92 Foxtrot, London Control. Hello, Squawk Cadet, climb flight level 330.
Squawk Cadet, flight level 330, Speedbird 92 Fox.
Hello, Solaris 364, it's flight level 5000, inbound Sonic.
Beautiful.
Well, you're not in flight zone, I'm ready to reach the sound. That's your flight to the Honda City, come on, city, that's my flight. 1 to the it's first to 64, bye bye. Shuttle 1 trillion, I went right to the San Amel 175, sorry. Red 1 to get Shuttle 2 Lima. Shuttle 1 trillion, I went ready to descend flight level 15, sorry. I'm ready for 1 to 5, sorry.
Why is the ground crew American? You better ask our
Lufthansa 17 Tango, London Control, hello, Tempera 1 Golf Arrival, descent flight level 14, sir, level by Appleton. Tempera 1 Golf Arrival, descent level 140, please again the last for Lufthansa 17 Tango. It's level by Appleton, Alpha Bravo Tango uniform, Mike. Level by Appleton, thank you, sir.
You'd be better asking our unions, Aberdeen, not me, I'm just a pilot.
Delta with you over Grove of Birmingham.
Channels 218 Delta, London Control, hello, left side, left runway 15, descent flight level 70, then left heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 360 degrees, I think you said runway 15, which is fine, you were stepped off for the rest of it.
The flight level 70.
Flight level 70, no problem, thank you, Mechanics 218 Delta.
Right, you.
Control, you there, 1313, I need to disconnect the program with aircraft design. ETO 1313, Roger, Unicom 1228, and bye-bye. Thank you, bye-bye.
Ryanair, Juliet, Hotel request taxi, and Able Bravo.
160 degrees, 8 knots.
Cleared plan runway 15, Ryanair 868 Charlie.
German Cargo 390 London. Wood Express 279 at descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Wood Express 279 Heavy.
Ryanair, Juliet, Hotel request taxi, and Able Bravo.
Ryanair 8, Juliet Hotel, thank you. Taxi 5 Delta Alpha, hold short Bravo, runway 15.
Great, thanks. Delta Alpha, hold short Bravo, runway 15, Ryanair, Juliet Hotel.
On the control northwest 1556, just off Gatwick 3000, climbing 4000. Roger, call me.
Oh, he disconnected. I think a company Rhino was just cleared to land.
Northwest 1556. Northwest 1556, thank you. Climb flight level 11, sorry. 110, Northwest 1556 heavy. Super 92 Foxtrot, redirect to Lorky. Direct Lorky, thanks. Speedbird 90 Fox.
Oh, Nicky Luke Ross, thank you very much, mate. That is very, very kind of you. That is very kind of you, mate. Thank you. I'll try not to drink and fly, I promise. That's very kind. Cheers, mate. Yeah, they are cheap. Actually, Alex, I watched your video yesterday, the WestJet. I haven't commented on it yet. The
altitude 3,000 feet, QNH Birmingham 1017.
A220 was fantastic.
Descend 3,500 and QNH 1017 Giants, $218.
That's just 3,000 feet.
Right, 3,000 feet.
It is true because it does fit right into that gap that they have within their fleet, and it'd be interesting to see if they ever did, you know, order something else. Because let's face it, Boeing's not done well recently, but we'll see how it goes.
12685, goodbye, Oscar Whiskey.
Oh, can see company Ryanair on final. Right. Config checked, recall clear, flight controls checked.
Control, good afternoon, Iraqi 3 on outflight level 280.
Just waiting for flaps 5. Oh, you're joking.
Charlie 1 under control, hello, descent flight level 16 or level by, correction, descent flight level 16 or level by Andit, QNAP 1 Golf arrival. QNAP 1 Golf arrivals, descent flight level 160, Iraqi 3 Charlie 1.
Flaps 5, green light, stab trim 5.2 required, 5.26.
London control, hello, LSO 1 hotel arrival, when ready, descent flight level 18 level by airpacks. Right, the Alyssa 1 Hotel Rifle will descend. Can you say again the level 2 level by IFAC?
Flight level 180.
Flight level 180 when ready to level by IFAC. 25 Lima X-ray.
Take off briefing review.
18 Delta, turn right, heading 070 degrees.
Turn right 070 degrees, challenge 28 Delta.
Cabin crew, seats for departure, and cabin secured.
This is Easy 106 with you at flight level 294 for flight level 170 direct to nav.
Easy 106, London Control, hello, turn left heading 270 degrees, descent flight level 160.
Turn left 270 degrees and down to 160, Easy 106.
Lufthansa 17 Tango, descent flight level 80. Lufthansa 17 Tango, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80, Lufthansa 17.
Yeah, there is a lot of potential, definitely.
8 Delta, turn right 110 degrees, cleared eye left, runway 15.
110 degrees, cleared eye left, runway 15, checking 218 Delta.
Wood Express 279, leave Velac heading 320 degrees, vectors eye left, runway 09.
Leave Velac heading 320 degrees, expect that vector, is that correct?
Correct.
Roger, leave Velac 3320 degrees, expect vector is RS9 for Wood Express 279.
Iraqi 3 Charlie 1 on conversion, speed 280 on great.
Iraqi 3 Charlie 1 is speed towards Digital.
106, speed 260 on select.
60, no, that's still there. We're going to find that 163 or 262.
201 London Control, hello, 40350.
40350, keep it.
Oh, look at that nozo.
What's that tree for? Is that PDC?
Tail strike. Ryanair Juliet, Hotel Bravo 15, fully ready.
Runner 8 Juliet, Hotel, thank you, behind the landing company. In fact, I think it's already passed, yeah, just passed now. 5 Bravo, line away, runway 15.
That's great, thanks Bravo, line at way to 15, Ryanair Juliet Hotel.
Runner 8, Control Charlie, to Birmingham, vacating left, standard choice, away. Runner 8. Runner 8, 68 Charlie, vacate left, standard choice, away.
Okay, that's standard choice, straight chance, runner 8.
Okay, start switches continued.
SL 15 clear takeoff, steps in Birmingham 160 degrees 8 knots.
15 clear for takeoff, thanks Ryanair Juliet Hotel. Start switches continues. MCP set.
With you climbing through 9,300.
Transponder. TARA. Landing stroke lights on. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Level 190, could you say again on that arrival?
Affirm, it's the Bovington 4 Alpha arrival.
Boston 4 arrival, American 250. Control speed of 215, Bravo, heading Boston.
Speedbird 215, Bravo, London Control, Roger.
Power set, checked.
Speed 215, Roger, connect, climb now, flight level 250.
I don't think the tail's there anymore. 80 knots, checked.
250 and item 215.
Easy 106, resume navigation direct timber.
V1.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
Blocked. Northwest 1556, climb flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Northwest 1556
Flight volume rate when ready, flight level 200.
Flight level 340, wait for wait for the window.
Stand by, UT9 volume rate ready, descent flight level 200.
200 is easy.
Shuttle 13 Lima, descent flight level 80.
582,
Lufthansa 17 Tango, contact the gate direct to 126825, bye-bye.
That's us up.
517,
Direct 3 Charlie 1, descent flight level 90.
Zero Iraqi, Delta.
Counting 218 Delta, fully established runway 15.
Chang'an 8, 218 Delta, thanks 15 minute uncensored 16 degrees 8 knots.
Westbound runway 15, Jackson 218 Delta.
Right here, Juliet Hotel Airborne passing 2,700.
Right, Juliet Hotel, thanks, climb now, flight level 260.
Climb 260, thanks here, Juliet Hotel.
Weather Express 279 at left heading 300 degrees, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH East Midlands 1017.
260, there we go.
So left heading 300 degrees, descent altitude was at 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Altitude 6,000 feet.
Altitude 6,000 feet, sorry, we'll expect 279 I think.
And the Lufthansa cargo calling second.
Lufthansa cargo, Richard 50340, direct, give me a second.
Roger, you're not inside of my set, I'm on a Telecom 12285.
Bye!
Stepped over to the outside, trying to display Lufthansa cargo,
I love that, so it's so busy.
For Concord 1 line here, that's yes sir.
Spirit Concord 1, you're flying straight through it, but you're so high level, I'm just going to wait until you get down, then I'll control you when you're lower level, because you've just flown straight over Heathrow at like 1,000 knots.
He's just flown over Heathrow at 45,000 feet. What a noob.
1050, flight is 100.
Flight level 100, easy 106.
That is amazing. He's doing 825 knots at 40,000 feet.
40 knots, so great.
That is
Easy
mental.
106, speed 240 knots, so left.
240, easy 106.
Directly tree 21, contact guide direct 126.825 for line.
126.825,
Should have 1 tree Lima contact Heathrow direct 19.725 for line.
What's on the menu?
975, should have 1 tree reply.
A toasted cheese sandwich. Oh, yes.
Easy 106, report your speed to go direct 126.825 for line.
126.825, roger.
Right, time for the after takeoff checklist. Seatbelt signs can come off. So, air conditioning and pressurization. Checked and set. Start switches off. Landing gear up and off. Checked. Auto brake off.
279 at descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Flaps up.
Descend altitude 5,000 feet, Will Express 279.
No lights checked. After takeoff checklist is complete. Dublin, here we come. I think we should be handed off to Unicom in just a second, folks, so just see what the controller says.
I'm going to go up, trace it, squad under control, and it's squad 5245.
5245,
Subject 917, nothing further, see 1 to com 128, the Michael.
Oh dear, oh dear.
By Wood Express 279, descent 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, Will Express 279.
That's 1556, leave my set, I'm on a com 128, right.
128, Northwest 15566.
219 Foxtrot, nothing further, see 1 com 128, the right.
128, 90 Foxtrot.
Yeah, quite a few do Aberdeen on that soon. There is a fair few.
0373, Copa 235.
Well, I was hoping for a little shortcut, but unfortunately London North is not online.
228 Delta, runway 98.
So 208 Delta, thank you sir. Delta Victor, stand 58. Lima 3, 18180 reaching.
180 reaching, selecting extra.
One Express 279 at descent altitude 2000 feet.
Descent altitude 2000 feet, Wood Express, 279 heavy.
London, go by 235, 12037 requesting Boeing, flight 340. 235, descent flight 250. Descent flight 250, go by 235.
Isn't that beautiful? 122 decimal, you're trying to edge your hotel out. And we have peace and quiet. Alright, I've got you, mate. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we're going to be landing on runway 10 at Dublin. So, runway 10. Info set up for that. So what we've got, Bagso, so arrival, ILS, runway 10, the Bagso 1 Romeo arrival, or actually it might be the Bagso 1 Kilo, which is it going to be? Is it going to be the 1 Kilo or the 1 Romeo? Plan, legs, previous page, no, it's going to be the 1 Romeo. Okay, ILS 10, Bagso 1 Romeo. Descent page, target speed 280 knots. Execute. Lovely. Beautiful pink sky up ahead of us. Really, really is nice. Aye, there's been a lot happening in the aviation industry the last few days. There's talks that CityJet might not start flying again with RJ85, so they might completely just ditch the RJ85, which would be a great shame. Air Baltic is no longer going to be flying the 737s and may get rid of the Bombardier Dash 8 Q400s. What else? British Airways storing their 747s. A lot of suggestion that they might not be taking on over half of their 747s for a good period of time, so there's a lot happening in the industry at the moment. And then, well, I say there's a lot happening, and then at the same time there's absolutely nothing happening because of the events that are going on, so quite difficult times really, but it's yeah, it's not the easiest for anyone. Right, that's us at our cruising altitude. 26,000 feet. Wow, the wind at Dublin at the moment, 170 degrees, 13 knots, gusting 23 knots. Wow. QNH is 1011. 1011 is set. We'll need auto brake 3 for landing. Not looking great for Virgin Atlantic. Yeah, well, I think things have been going pear-shaped for Virgin Atlantic ever since the Flybe deal went through, and then maybe this has really revealed the true state of their finances. What on earth? That is crazy. There's a UTAIR 767-200 VP bag about to land from Damascus in Ireland. That is mad. What's going on there? Can somebody explain that to me? Because that is a bit of a weird flight. UTAIR 9037. Everyone have a look on Flight Radar. That's definitely no repatriation flight. What on earth is going on there? Very, very weird. Charter? Well, why would you do a charter? Because as far as I'm aware, Damascus is on a restricted country. Or on a restricted list anyway to Europe. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, plane flight, doesn't surprise me. Yeah, everyone says, yeah, well, Charter Aberdeen, but the thing is I believe that it's on a restricted list, especially for flights into Europe. So I can't see how it's allowed. Seems a little bit weird. Couldn't be cargo, and even as a medical flight, I don't think it would be allowed. I don't think there are any exceptions, especially for a country such as there. I just don't believe you can do that, especially for a country where there's an embargo and there are bans. So yeah, it just that to me seems very, very weird. Something very amiss there. Dominica, hello! Greetings, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, it's registered in Bermuda, but a lot of them, Josh, are registered in Bermuda, probably for tax reasons. They've got tons of ones registered to there are other airlines as well who have them. I'm just trying to think, the name of them has completely gone. Oh man, they've got the nice livery as well. Azur Air, that's it. Azur Air have got them registered there as well. I'm just wondering if it's on lease, whether it's been repossessed. But then if it's been repossessed, the company would be in breach of... The company would be in breach of the treaty by flying directly from there. So the aircraft basically would have had to have flown through, say, Istanbul or somewhere like that, stopped over, or even Moscow, wherever, and then flown to Dublin. It just seems... I'm just looking at the flights as well. And yeah, there's a flight scheduled out of Dublin as well. The Moscow to Dublin. Just checking the aircraft's... The aircraft flew from Moscow to Dublin and has then flown from Dublin to Damascus and is now flying Damascus back to Dublin. Irish Defence Force returned from UN peacekeeping mission. Ah, right. Ah, okay. That makes sense, but yeah, that's very weird. Why use a UTAIR 767-200? Why not use an Aer Lingus A330? That is crazy. Oh well, thanks for that little bit of research, Aberdeen. That's very interesting. Huh? Yeah, Niall, getting on good. Thank you, mate. How are you doing? Good of you to join the live stream. Might have a... Right, and we're soon going to be descending into Dublin, folks, so not far to go. Don't forget to leave a like on the live stream, it really does help. We've had a good, nice amount of viewers over the past hour and a bit, it's been great. Right, let's get some more information for landing into Dublin. So, 242. Decision altitude is 414. And we do have Dublin approach on, so hopefully a little bit of ATC when we get there. 17011 knots. Yeah, that's true, but aye, still a funny one, that. Still very, very funny. Yeah, there is down at Casement. I thought they might have flown into Casement, to be honest. But on the other hand, it's only just adequate. to handle that category of aircraft. But aye, very interesting, very interesting. So lucky to get a 200 ER, a Boeing 767-200. They are as rare as hen's teeth. They really, really are. Yeah, I'm just having a look now, and actually, the 767-200 could land at Casement at the military base near Dublin. The only issue they would have is taxing. The taxiway width and everything does not look adequate for a 767 at all. It looks more suited to like the CASA CN295s that the Air Corps use. So yeah, that's what it looks like. But, aye, very interesting. Well, we've had about an average of 15 to 20 viewers for this live stream from everyone. It's been really good. Nice to have so many folks join. Let me know in the comments. I know there's roughly 20 of you watching anyway, so let me know in the comments section where you would like me to fly to tomorrow. Preferably somewhere in the UK. So I'll list you a few options. Bristol, Bournemouth, London, Luton, Glasgow, Leeds, Bradford, Liverpool, or where else? Have I missed anywhere? Gatwick, yeah, or London, Gatwick. Where in the UK would you like me to fly to tomorrow? Let's see which gets the most talked about. The runway looks small in Casement. Actually, let me just double check the length of it. The main runway length, runway 2911, is 6,001 feet. So you could get a 767 in there, no problem really, with 6,000 feet, 1,800 meters. Guys, you always have to come up with the smart ones, don't you? All of the places we don't fly to a virtual rider. I'm sorry to disappoint, but we're definitely not taking the 737-800 into Barra. We aren't equipped for landing on rough strips, i.e. sandy beaches. I just realised I forgot to stick VNav on before. Oops. Yeah, Shannon can take a 767 easily, yeah. Oh dear. The look of this sun is making me feel tired. And Josh, I'm sorry, I'm definitely not flying to Damascus. I'm afraid that's a no-go, mate. And again, Aberdeen, I'm not flying there either. Hey man, you give people choices, you get no results. Right, let's descend to flight level 120. Matteo, thank you for your comment, mate. It's always good to have you all aboard with us. So I'm going to try and negotiate with Dublin and see if I can get to land on runway 16. See if he's in a reasonable mood. I've had a Facebook page for ages, mate. I don't actively, you know, I post stuff on there, but I don't actively promote it, or much else for that matter. So yeah, but thank you very much. That's very kind of you to give it a like, mate. Thank you. Liverpool. Oh, we finally have someone recommend an airport that we can fly to. Happy days. Okay, so seeing as how there's no further suggestions in Liverpool, we'll go for Liverpool then, shall we? Or shall we? Well, I really would like Dublin to contact me in like the next minute, because I'd love to get an approach for runway 16. Cardiff is not an option, no. The ones Bristol, Bournemouth, Gatwick, Luton, Liverpool, Glasgow, and yeah, Leeds, Bradford. So there's a few options for you to mull over. Double check now. I've got Cardiff's frequency, Dublin's frequency 121 decimal 1 kilo is current. Ah, Luca Pauls, hello mate, welcome aboard. Good to have you join us, Chase. Israel, yes, I've heard of it, and I've seen one of their A3s. Was it one of their A320s, I think? 75s. It was one of their aircraft I saw. Italia, very nice. Very nice. Actually, I still need to upload all of my Alitalia A330 footage. I haven't sorted it out yet from when I was in Rome Fiumicino in January. So I've still got lots of footage from Rome to come out. Still lots of footage from Gran Canaria, all sorts of different places. So I need to knuckle down one day and get it edited, actually. Question is, will we be able to break 20 likes on the live stream by the time we've landed? Oh, there's something. We're up to 18 likes, so will we be able to get a 20? over your house playing Flight TV. I would, if I could. So it seems in the live stream chat, the only two options that are currently being suggested are Liverpool and Leeds for tomorrow. So Liverpool or Leeds. Oh, actually, I've just remembered. I owe all of you an explanation for last week. Oh, crumbs, we've just hit 20 likes. Thank you, everyone. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I owe you all an explanation. We were supposed to fly in the Avro RJ100 last week, but unfortunately I was extremely tired and ended up just leaving it, so I couldn't fly, unfortunately. I was just far too tired. Dublin, good evening, Ryanair 8 Juliet Hotel with you, back so warm.
Ryanair 8 Juliet Hotel approach, good evening, identified, Kieran, back so 1 Romeo for the ILS 10, descent to flight level 80.
That's great, thanks. Back so 1 Romeo 10 and descent 80, Ryanair 8 Juliet Hotel. Let's go, go, go. Thank you very much, Aberdeen. Cheers, mate. An A330 out of Maastricht. Nice. I know I saw that as well, Josh. I think it's a bit of a Flight Radar 24 glitch. Right, let's just increase our rate.
Whiskey approach, climb flight level 190.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing. 10 minutes. You're going to head out for your Boris walk. Brilliant. You too, mate. I've already had mine for today, so I'm okay. That's why I'm doing Flight Simulator. You take care, Aberdeen. I'll speak to you later on, mate. Thanks for joining. Ta-da. Oh, we've got 2 votes for Liverpool now. Oh, 2 for Liverpool, 1 for Leeds. For tomorrow's live stream, this is going to be...
present position, redirect to Nickel.
That's great, thanks. Present position, direct to Nickel, Ryanair 8 Juliet Hotel.
Dublin, departure, United 772 with you, climbing through 5000.
Oh, the United.
2 approach, gear direct to Denham, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190.
United 772.
Barra, you mean Leeds Bradford. Oh dear. So it's a toss-up between Leeds and Liverpool.
Descent plus discretion, 3000 feet, QNH 1011 to be level right up.
2000, 1011 level by Rice up Adria Hotel.
Sherbrooke 2 Alpha Whiskey in control airspace, radar control service terminated, Unicom 128, flight height to Manchester Berkeley.
Jamie, good evening. We're just about to land at Dublin Airport, so we're just passing 6,000 feet and we'll be landing in 5 minutes. Good of you to join the live stream, welcome aboard. Top of the afternoon.
Yeah, 770, radio, flight level 092 after departure.
Flight level 190.
This was a lot, right? Up to 190, yeah. 778.
You see, Josh, even you remembered.
Right Air 8 Juliet Hotel, Echo, right up, cleared island approach runway 10, your number 1 report established.
That's great, thanks. Neckel Rice up and we'll go 8 Juliet Hotel. Yeah, it is. It is just that little bit further west, aren't they?
Yeah, 772, you're in control airspace now, radar control service terminated, Unicom 128, have a nice flight to JFK, bye-bye.
Over Unicom 128, you've been a great controller, have a great day, bye-bye.
Wow.
8 Juliet Hotel, are we okay? Direct Gannet, if that's okay.
Yeah, if you want to make that turn to Gannet for the intercept and continue to descend to 2000.
That's great, thanks. Direct Gannet down 2000 for the intercept, 8 Juliet Hotel. Cabin crew, seats for landing.
$2,500.
of course, man. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you will be across your way, mate. A little bit of a difference time-wise. 185, there we go. And we're within 10 DME. We've got flaps 2, set flaps 5. Localizer captured. And right there, Juliet Hotel, established localizer 10.
Ryder 8 Juliet Hotel, time to clear for the approach, contact tower 118.6, good night.
Clear for the approach and 1186, thanks Ryder 8 Juliet Hotel, good night. Tower, hello, Ryder 8 Juliet Hotel, ILS 10.
Ryder 8 Juliet Hotel, tower, good evening, serviceman 1, crash level 140 degrees at 7 knots, runway 10, clear takeoff, corrected, clear to land.
We'd love to take off, but clear land, thanks 8 Juliet Hotel.
Maybe later.
Maybe another day. Right, clear land, there we go, lovely jubbly.
Ryder 7327, request mission start.
7327, mission start, this is approved, QD 1012, act on let's go.
1,000.
It's 1012, Ryder 7327.
Shampoo 154 for taxi. Shampoo 154 taxi, Mike 1, hold short to runway 16. Mike 1, hold short 16, 15.
Plus 100. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Runner 8 Juliet Hotel, correction, Runner 8 Juliet Hotel, welcome to Dublin, pick at the end, Echo 1.
The end, Echo 1 8 Juliet Hotel.
Sharma 154, cross runway 1634, Whiskey 1, Sierra, hold short of runway 10. Close. 16, Whiskey 1, Sierra, hold short.
Okay.
1,
We weren't told about that, we should have been told about that before touching down.
Everton 2, Terror, maiden second. 5 minutes. 2, I'm not for live sound system okay yet. Zero, confirm taxi, your next right onto Fox shots. station.
Vacated Echo 1, Juliet Hotel.
Runner 8 Juliet Hotel is going to be all the way up Foxshots to Link 4. From Link 4, stand the choice. Just caution the airline is 330 on your 10 o'clock position.
The Foxtrot's Link 4 standard choice, and we got the traffic, thanks, Juliet Hotel.
Shamrock 560, taxi up Foxshots, left onto Mike 1, hold short of runway 16.
Well, this is awkward, being stuck behind a green A330. Yeah, I use OBS, mate, and it's... yeah, it's pretty good, I've got to say, I can't complain. Thanks, Spitfire F100, thank you, mate. That was, yeah, I just wish I'd known about Echo 1, because if I'd known Echo 1, I would have ruled to vacate at the end, but I didn't know about it, so... there you go. I was prepared.
Yep, out now. Stand by for clearance. Shamrock 560 from Mike 1, across runway 1634, Whiskey 2, Sierra, all short of runway 10.
Come on! Come on, Shamrock.
2 cleared to JFK, runway 10, after departure, flight runway heading to flight level 90, squawk 6672, and airborne frequency 121.1.
Clearance levels Kennedy, fly runway heading to 9000, squawk 8669,
Airborne 2 just confirmed squawk 6672 and airborne frequency 121.1.
He is, yes, sorry, he was.
Airborne 2 reparking is correct and we're ready for push and start.
Runner 75,
Runway 725, reachability 5x5. Shamrock 154, service wind 140 degrees at 7 knots for runway 10, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 10, Shamrock 154.
Ryanair 7327, request taxi.
Ryanair 7327, taxi straight ahead, link 5, Papa 1, hold short 16.
Straight ahead, link 5, Papa 1 and hold short of 16, Ryanair 7327.
Well, folks, that's us back on the ground in Dublin after a quick short sector to Birmingham and back. Hope you all enjoyed that, it was good fun. Really enjoyed that. Wheel ground power connected. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to do a Twitter poll to see which destination we should fly to tomorrow evening. So, yeah, Nick, great to catch up with you as well, mate. Regards to Liz. Hope she's keeping well, and hopefully speak to you tomorrow. If if you're around, that'd be grand. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Matteo as well, great to have you on board. Plane Flight, Spitfire F100, joshbosch.uk as always, mate. Great to have you join us from the Caribbean. I hope you're thinking of us as you're sat on your nice island there. Yeah, great to catch up. So yeah, that's us. That's us here. Also, I hope you all like the frames and the better scenery. We're definitely getting there. And with the frame improvement from last week, it's great. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your day, folks. Take care, and we'll see you next time. And Alex Praglovsky, Mr. Aviation Guy as well, thank you very much for joining, lads. You take care. And don't forget to check the Twitter poll. I'll put the destinations in the Twitter poll, and you can vote on there as to where we fly tomorrow. That'll be fantastic. Take care, folks. Thanks for watching, and good night.